Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem. Listen, but you could call me the can man, but you could call me the can, but you could call me the Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Americans, Mexicans, anybody can, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem. Listen, but you could call me the can man, but you could call me the can, but you could call me the Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
They call me the
I don't care
problem,
how close
but you could
you
call
are
me the
to it.
can man, cause anybody can get it.
Can
Africans,
get it if I
Americans,
believe you
Dominicans,
are wrong.
Mexicans, anybody
If I
can
believe
get
you're
it.
right, you have to get
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the
my
can
entire
man,
life.
cause
But if I
anybody
believe
can
you're
get
wrong,
it. Africans,
will get it.
Americans,
You will
Dominicans,
get it. I
Mexicans,
might try to give
anybody
it to you
can get it.
privately,
Anybody
but if you
can
don't
get
receive
it.
it privately, then I gotta do it
Listen,
publicly.
man,
But you will
they
get
call
it.
me the problem.
Believe
Listen,
me.
but you could call me the can, but you could call me the can, but you could call me the Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Americans, anybody can, anybody can get it.
Literally anybody. There's nobody that's. I even get on myself when I don't, you know what I mean, meet certain expectations. So nigga, if I get on myself, nigga, I'm on you. And just because I'm on you don't mean I hate you. Actually, I might love you if I get on you. Because a person I don't love or don't know or don't care for, I probably won't tell them shit about themselves. You dig? So it's people who I care for that I know personally I will get on. But just because I get on you doesn't mean I hate you. Okay. I still can have a cordial relationship with you. But I just want to put that out though. Okay. I want to put this out, how I feel about you currently. And once we get past that, we could be cool friends. This is anybody in real life or the internet. I'm not mad at nobody. Anybody's welcome back on my channel, but I like to first show what I disagree with. You dig?
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Earlier.
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man,
I'ma
cause
get
anybody
into
can
how,
get it.
you know,
Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans,
King Ryan
anybody
Garcia.
can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem. Listen, but you could call me the can man, but you could call me the can, but you could call me the Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Americans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
They call me the. Listen, man. They call me the
believe me,
prophet,
I know the
but you can
NBA,
call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
They call me the prophet, but you can call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you can call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man. They call me the problem. Listen, but you can call me the can man, but you can call me the can man, but you can call me the Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can.
Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you can call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
They call me the problem, but you can call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you can call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man. They call me the problem. Listen, but you can call me the.
But I definitely been like doing some clever shit. I've been inviting certain people from the comment section on the channel for different subjects. So it's gonna be, this channel is gonna be like a lot of versatile. I got other channels that got, like I showed you guys, millions of views, and people comment, and I never solicited them to come over here. Okay, ever. But until now, tomorrow, I'm gonna redirect them over here. Pretty much during my dash cam video live recaps, interrogations, live recaps, and the trials, of course. Dig. But like I said, I go live to vent. I don't go live for 1,000,000 views. I don't go live for cash apps or super chats. You know what I mean? Now, if that happens along the way, cool. But I don't go live for that. I go live to vent, and not just vent, share knowledge, because I believe people live in states where self-defense has always pretty much been around for a long time. Jersey just now doing that. So I like to educate on self-defense, or show videos that educate on self-defense, because it's not what you think it is. Believe me, you're gonna be locked the fuck up for manslaughter or murder. So, you know, I pride myself on educating viewers, and again, I'm educated by you guys commenting in chat. I'm educated by you guys coming on the live stream. Stupies done set me straight a bunch of times. The watcher's always in my ear, giving me ideas, education, that type of shit. Mimi Lovejoy likes to keep me leveled, you dig? And I got some real supporters. Decent was on earlier. Like I said, some of you guys, the game zone, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Before I went live, I understood the game zone. But I go live no matter what the fuck is going on around the world. I don't care. Like, because again, it's just an event. I don't care if it says 0 people watching. I'm going live. Okay. And what's on my heart right now is the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia bout that just happened. I got some notes. So let me go ahead and just play one more time. I can, man. I'm going to go with my notes. I'm going to get off. Real simple. So it's not going to be a long live at all, because I got some dash cam videos I got to show, hilarious shit. I feel like the dash cam with black people are the most funniest. Okay, so most of my dash cam live reactions is going to be black folks getting locked the fuck up. You dig? Because it'd be the most hilarious. We are very entertaining. You dig? We ain't scientific at all, but we're very entertaining. All right. So Let's go ahead and get it. Where's my notes? Where are my notes? I can get on because I want to watch basketball. I'm gonna watch it soon. My notes. Lakers coming on soon. What the fuck? All right, one more Can Man intro than in my notes.
Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the Can Man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the Can Man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody
Listen, man.
can
They
get it.
call me the problem, but you could call me the Can Man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man. They call me the problem. Listen, but you could call me the Can Man, but you could call me the Can Man. But you could call me the Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Americans, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
What was the real reason why Devin Haney lost a decision fight with Ryan Garcia? Was okay. What was the real reason why Devin Haney lost a decision fight with Ryan Garcia? Was it because Ryan Garcia is the king? Maybe, maybe not. Was it because Devin Haney isn't special? Maybe, maybe not. However, I personally think Devin Haney is special. And I personally think Ryan Garcia is special as well. This is why I'm so confused as to why Devin Haney downplayed Ryan's abilities. Did Devin Haney really, really, truly believe that Ryan Garcia was a C-level fighter? Or did he say that to manipulate Ryan's head? Okay, so people get too caught up on what happens in sparring. Sparring is like practice. When AI was like practice, I'm talking about a game. That's talking about practice. Well, sparring is the practice. AI had it right. Y'all talking about sparring practice. AI and Mayweather is talking about the game. I always thought sparring didn't really matter because when people spar, they try to perfect things or or they work on their weaknesses. So let's talk about sparring. So Mayweather, TBE, had a conversation with Bill Haney, Devin Haney's father, about sparring. Listen what happened. Oh, wait. Let's take it from the top.
If your son is undefeated in
Come on. Don't look at me like that. Come on. Really? I can't take it to the top. Okay, here we go.
Bill, if your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym.
That's not it.
I'm the under the lifetime fighter.
Don't tell us. No, you
Bill,
told us that it was
Bill, if your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations.
All right, so Mayweather had a great point there. Mayweather sparred Devin Haney, Bill's Haney's son, in a championship bout. I forgot who it was, right? Who he was preparing for. Could have been Manuel Marquez. I forgot. But Devin Haney put the Mac mittens on Mayweather in that sparring session, and of course, Haney felt good because he a young dude. Like at that time, he's a young guy. He's not a champion. That man made him feel good. It made him feel like, sky's the limit for him. No respect. But it is sparring though. And you gotta, and Bill Haney, I like him. I like, except for this face off with Mayweather. But besides this, Bill Haney's 100%. Okay. So Bill Haney's supposed to just like not, what happens in sparring is just like an unwritten rule where you don't talk about it because it's just sparring. So Bill Haney and Devin Haney recently, I'm not saying it's their fault, but I'm just telling you what happened. Forget who started. I'm just saying what happened. Devin Haney and Bill Haney was talking about Devin Haney getting the best of Mayweather during sparring. Now Mayweather, I think he was like doing time, so he was rusty. So he was saying, Mayweather's gonna spar with the best out there. You're not gonna spar with some bums. So if you're rusty and you're sparring with the best out there, they gonna get the best of you sometimes. You dig? I'm sure Mayweather understood it already. So that's what he's trying to check Bill Haney on. Like, dude, your son won a couple sparring rounds. Kudos to your son. Okay? But does that guarantee your son can beat me when the lights aren't? Like, probably not, because I probably won't do those things I did during sparring. You dig? I'm out here working on my weaknesses and perfecting my things I'm good at. Okay. So, and do I believe at that time Devin Haney could have beat Mayweather in a real bout? Fuck no. Because you got to beat the champ. Mayweather's TBE at that time. So Devin Haney, will have to be aggressive, and he'll lose. He'll probably get knocked the fuck out. And he won't even. Devin Haney's like at that time 130, if that, maybe 122. So he's not even fighting at 147 at Mayweather's weight. So it's like, dude, you don't really believe, you wouldn't have put your son, if Mayweather said, hey, I want to fight Devin Haney next, dude, you wouldn't have put your son there at 147 at that time. So let's just stop the cap on that. All right. So Mayweather, he actually was correct when he said your son is undefeated in sparring, but Mayweather, I'm undefeated under the bright lights, under the bright starlights. When it's time, pay-per-view time to go, I'm ready to go. Now let me give it a brief disclaimer. I'm not unbiased sports personally. I'm not an experienced fighter, and neither did I ever box before. I'm more like a boxing journalist, if that. I like to cover the sport. Okay, so anyway, I on the phone, I told one of my friends that I believe Haney's camp lacked the experience of like an ex-professional, somebody who's been there and that, preferably ex-champ, in their corner to help Danny in case he gets in trouble, to give the proper advice what to do when he's in trouble, if he's facing a style that seems to be working against his what he got going. Okay. Without that experienced fighter in their corner, I personally believe that they don't have the solutions for Haney. Come fight time when Haney's in trouble. Okay, they can't tell Haney what to actually do because they haven't experienced it themselves and overcome whatever problem that Devin Haney might be facing. So I felt that was a big problem in Haney's camp. Ryan Garcia is a very explosive puncher. Okay. So now I want Zab Judah to explain how important it is to have an experienced fighter in your corner when you're faced with such controversy. Listen.
Having that expertise in that corner, how much that play a major part in boxing.
Yeah, I mean, having a solid corner is very important, especially when you get hurt and you come to the corner. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of cobwebs in your head, and you looking to hear certain information to come out a certain way, and that's it. You know what I mean? So,
having that expertise in that corner, how much that play a major part in boxing.
Yeah, I mean, having having a solid corner is very important, especially when you get hurt and you come to the corner. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of cobwebs in your head,
So
and you looking.
that was Zab Judah. You know what I mean? Former champion. So let's go to Mayweather.
But we need to know who's ever in his training camp, who's been a fighter before, not a guy that's holding the mitts or a guy telling you how to hit the bag. We need somebody with a boxing background, with some type of boxing background that's able to help you when you get in the gym in a big fight.
So there it is. So Mayweather said what my concerns were. It's like who actually been in a big fight and they face some serious controversy that they're facing a style that they really can't seem to conquer. You dig? Who can advise their fighter what to do? So I felt like somebody in Devin Haney's corner should have been an experienced fighter. Okay, so now what I observed was Haney's right hand being down way too often. Okay, against an explosive puncher like Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is special, just like Devin Haney is special. I don't know why Devin Haney was acting like Ryan Garcia is not special. That was weird to me. Okay, and again, if it was to get in Ryan Garcia's head, I get it, but it's still weird to me. Okay, so Devin Haney admitted, just like everybody does, Tank Davis admitted, everybody admits that Ryan Garcia's best chance to beat anybody is his left hook. So with Devin Haney acknowledging that truth, why are you keeping your right hand down when you punch at him? When you jab at him with his left hand, why is your right hand down when you know he's going to counter with a left hook, a check hook? That's the part that I didn't get. Okay, but Mayweather is going to explain what you were supposed to do in that situation with a guy with a good left hook, southpaw fighter, lefty like Ryan Garcia. Give me a second.
Just amateurs do this. When you're professional, we here. You here. Boom, boom. It's here. So
now, just Pete, when Mayweather said we're here, look at Mayweather's right hand. Now, of course, it's a mirror image. So Mayweather's, from our perspective, our left side will be Mayweather's right side. But look at Mayweather's right hand.
Just amateurs do this. When you're professional, we here.
Okay, see, the right hand is near the chin. So when Ryan Garcia throws his left hook, it's blocked.
You here. Boom, boom. It's here. So just amateurs do this.
Okay, so you got that? So he said, look at what amateurs do, from Mayweather's opinion. See, the left hand high, the right hand's down. That's exactly how Ryan Garcia fought. And a left hook could chin check him right here, which Ryan Garcia did. Because he's not a C-level fighter like Devin Haney said. He's actually special. Okay, and if you don't want to acknowledge the talents of your opponent, then you're going to suffer an embarrassing loss like Devin Haney did. Okay, so anyway, Ryan went on to land 3 or 4 clean left hooks, and 3 of them, maybe more than that, but 3 of them put Haney on the canvas. Okay. Was Ryan Garcia successful in getting into Haney's camp, right, mentally, psychologically, to make Haney's camp take Ryan Garcia lightly? Or did they change their strategy based upon King Ryan Garcia's strategy? Okay, as Ryan missed weight, he also faked drinking a beer. Okay, it's probably apple cider, to further make Haney's camp believe he isn't in shape. Ryan admitted that he had no plans on making weight after the fact, of course. He said he did, because this is after the fact. Ryan said he didn't want to try to make weight because it's a sacrifice, and he didn't want to feel weak, which all fighters will feel after making weight. But he wanted to feel strong. Okay, so that was a low-key admittance that making weight put all fighters on the same playing level. So had Ryan Garcia made weight, he would have been on the same playing level of Devin Haney tonight. Making weight. So for you guys that don't know, that don't follow boxing like that, you're casual, cool. You peek in, you dig, peekaboo type, you dig. Making weight is a sacrifice that all fighters are supposed to make on their bodies in order to qualify for a bout. Therefore, in a way, Ryan Garcia cheated because he didn't make the required weight on the scale during weigh-in. He went over the required weight by a jaw-dropping 3 pounds, which is a lot. That is not common in the lighter weight classes to go over 3 pounds. Okay, if a fighter is over the required weight, it is normally just ounces, not pounds. And if it be a pound, okay, if it be a pound, the way the experts and the fighters look at that missing weight is like a black eye to the sport of boxing. Okay, so that's ounces to a pound. 3 pounds is unheard of. All right. So, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, Ryan Garcia, King Ryan Garcia, he cheated the sport, okay, by coming in 3 pounds overweight. Clearly, coming to the fight, that heavy was a disadvantage for Haney. So if you come to fight 3 pounds overweight, that's an advantage for you, and that's a disadvantage for your opponent. Okay, so Ryan came to fight that night as the only fighter who did not sacrifice to make weight. Okay, and in Ryan Garcia's words, making weight is making you weak. So my boy, if Devin Haney made weight, if you made weight, that made you weak. So Devin Haney made weight and he's weak, and you didn't make weight, so that means you're not weak. Then my boy, you have an advantage. Okay? But here is where the plot thickens. Coming to a championship fight that heavy, 3 pounds over, is almost, most fighters would cancel that fight. Okay, the overweight fighter has to, then afterwards, the overweight fighter has to pay a fine, and he has to cover the fees, and he got to pay the other fighter he's supposed to fight because he's the reason why the fight's not going to happen. Okay, so I believe King Ryan Garcia felt like Devin Haney loved money more than winning. This is what I believe was due, or whoever put the game plan in King Ryan Garcia's head. They believe that they believe that Devin Haney loved money more than winning. I believe Ryan set up Haney, or the person responsible for this plan, set up Haney to take the fight in spite of Ryan coming so heavy, 3 pounds over. I believe that excuse me. I believe that by Ryan coming 3 pounds over the required weight limit, it made Devin Haney's camp relaxed, feeling like they're going to fight an out of shape boxer. In other words, easy shmoney. but but unbeknownst to Devin Haney's camp, this was a plotted plan. So during the press conference that Ryan Garcia had with Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia baited Haney into a center of the ring fight, which Ryan did not do during the fight at all. So when the fight actually happened, Ryan was in that center. He was bouncing around. Also, Ryan placed a $500,000 bet with Bill Haney, the father of Devin Haney, that he will make weight. However, Devin Haney steps in and says, "Hey, you that confident? Let's bet $500,000 each pound you go overweight." Ryan Garcia agreed. Let's look at it.
Center, all right, we're going to the center of the ring. We'll see what you do. Bro, nobody's worried about that. Go run, go fucking go to the center, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna fucking knock you out. $500,000. 500,000. How much? Bet.
Right.
Hey, so whoever come up away pay 500,000.
100%.
Okay, that's a bet.
I'm not gonna come out of weight.
Whoever come up away pay 500,000.
His dad said no.
No, he just bet.
It's a bet. It's a bet. It's a bet. It's a bet. It's a bet. It's a bet.
No, 500,000 per pound. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
Whatever you say, Dad. I got you.
Hey, Ryan, let's do 500,000 per pound.
Okay.
Let's do it. Shake on.
All right, so you heard it for yourself, okay? You heard it for yourself. Okay, so now Ryan, so it was 500. So Devin Haney said, let's do 500,000 pounds. I'm sorry. Let's do $500,000 per pound you go overweight. So Ryan went over 3 times that. So he owed 3 times 500,000, which is $1.5 million. Okay, but here's the thing that Devin Haney camp should have picked up on. Ryan Garcia was more. This is after the fact, of course. So when he actually weighed in, this is after this day. This was a Friday. The next day was weigh-in, Saturday. So once they seen Ryan make that bet, and he was 3 pounds overweight, not 1, but 3 pounds overweight, Devin Haney camp should have looked at that as a red flag. Like, all right, this dude is willing to pay $1.5 million on a side bet. It's now a yellow flag. Something should have come up. Like, yeah, I don't know. This guy got something up his sleeve. Okay, so what was unbeknownst to everybody, the world, is that Ryan Garcia had, according to his own testimony, he secretly placed. This is after knowingly that he's gonna come overweight 3 pounds. He placed a $2 million bet on himself. Okay, for the win, the decision win, and he actually won. So according to that, right, that confession, he would have made $12 million. So when he paid Devin Haney $1.5 million, he made $12 million altogether. So that was nothing for him. Okay, so in my opinion, Devin got duped to overlook Ryan's weight advantage and focus on the side bets, the $500,000 per pound. And as a result, if he's 3 pounds overweight, in the mind, possibly Haney's camp, that Ryan is just overweight and he's going to become an easy target for Devin Haney. He'll be like the equivalence of a punching bag. Okay. I do not believe TBE Mayweather or Saul Canelo, would have fought a challenger, regardless of any side bet, or any ego, if their opponent came 3 pounds overweight. I don't believe TBE Mayweather or legendary Canelo would have fought anybody 3 pounds over their required weight limit. Okay, but for Haney's not as popular as Mayweather and Saul Canelo Alvarez. He wants to get there. So I believe he felt compelled to chase greatness and seize this opportunity to fight King Ryan Garcia. Now, because Haney he had the option, since King Ryan Garcia came overweight. Devin Haney, the Dream, he had an option to say, "Nah, I ain't fighting him," or, "Hey, you better jog and make weight or fight Zaw." He could have done that. But because he's chasing greatness, okay, this opportunity was too big to let go. So I believe Ryan Garcia, and the person who gave Ryan Garcia this plan, this plot, banked on Devin Haney saying, "Nah, I can't let this fight just go. I gotta fight this guy." Okay. So as history tells it, if you watch the fight, seen any highlights, King Ryan Garcia knocked the Dream Devin Haney down 3 times. And as a result, King Ryan Garcia was declared the winner. But Devin the Champ Dream Haney, Devin the Dream, the champ, wasn't a total loser that night, because he remained champ, even though he took a L to King Ryan Garcia in like a consolation prize type of way. Because I believe Ryan Garcia cheated the sport and came by coming overweight to the fight. So by coming overweight, and this is not just for Ryan Garcia, this is any challenger or any fighter, period, but that's still challengers. Because Ryan Garcia was a challenger. So as a challenger, because he came overweight, he was no longer eligible to win Devin the Dream Haney's belt. So regardless how he won, it could have been knockout in the first round, 10 seconds, wouldn't have mattered. He was not going to be called champ or have a belt around his waist. Devin Haney could have been knocked out in 1 second, and Devin Haney would have been he would have remained the champ because Ryan Garcia came overweight. That's the penalty of not making weight. Okay. So now, if the champ, let's say if Devin Haney hypothetically would have came overweight, then Devin Haney would have lost his belt, as they say on the scale. As the scale would have read that he's overweight for the bout, his belt would have been taken away from him right then and there. Now, I believe that the challenger still can, if he wins, can win the belt. But if the champion, the current champion, Devin Haney, won that fight, he would not be champion. Okay? Because you got to make weight. That's the penalties of not making weight. Okay, so let me go on. So even though the loss was embarrassing, humiliating, but the bright side is, my boy, you're still the champ. Okay? Because the guy you fought cheated in a low-key way. Okay. All right, so let's move on. So now, let's look at this. So this is the fight between Devin Haney, the Dream, versus King Ryan Garcia. So image 1 right here, you'll see that Devin Haney is squared up with him. You don't, if you believe all your opponent got is a left hook, then why'd you square it up with him so he could throw it? you're supposed to circle around the left arm so he can't, there's no power in it. So the best he could do is just jab with it, but he can't hook. Okay, so look at image number 2. And oh wait, let's go to image number 1. So again, if you truly believe your opponent has a severe, devastating left hook, why is your right hand not to your face? Okay, this is his face. This is his side of his face. So Ryan Garcia left hook is going to hit the right side of Devin Haney the Dream face. Why isn't Devin Haney the Dream right glove next to his chin? Look at still image number 2. So after Ryan Garcia threw a check left jab, Devin Haney just dipped it with his head. He didn't really move his body. He didn't back up. He just moved his head. Okay, but look, no right hand next to his chin. Image number 3, right at the bottom. So now King Ryan Garcia was smart enough to realize, hey man, this guy not gonna put his right hand up. He's just gonna rely on like athletic ability to get away from my left hook. Okay. So as he's lunging, he's beginning to lunge to throw left hook. You don't see a right hand up to the face to guard his chin. So now look at 4. So now Ryan is committed to a left hook. I'm going all the way with it. Because this guy gonna rely on athletic ability as opposed to just guarding his face with a right glove next to his chin. So now number 5 shows you the result of not putting your right hand glove next to your chin. Devin Haney's on the ground, and the ref is grabbing King Ryan Garcia from celebrating the knockdown. Okay. So I want you to look at this. So I believe that Devin Haney's camp should have studied Tank Davis fight with King Ryan Garcia, which I don't believe they did. Because it's kind of hard to tell from these angles that I'm showing you, these 3 angles I'm showing you, but Tank Davis was circling Ryan's left hook, his strong left hand. Tank, this image is hard. You can't really see it, but Tank is on the side of this left shoulder. So he can't throw the hook. And over here, it looks like you could kind of see it over here even better. Tank is on the side of King Ryan's left hand. So left hook can't be thrown. And even over here, Tank is on the side of King Ryan's left hand. So a left hook can't be thrown. Okay, so I believe that Team Haney did not study the Tank fight on how he was able to avoid the left hook and beat King Ryan. Okay. Okay, so now Mayweather goes over some defense. The tips that I believe that Haney should have took seriously.
Utilize your entire upper body, arms, and everything.
I'm gonna show you defense. Shoot a jab, right hand.
Yep.
Left hook. Use jab right hand, left hook. Again.
Picking off all the shots.
Picking off all the shots of a guy.
And without using any energy to do it.
You always gotta stay relaxed. If he shoot a jab, I can slap it down and come over. If he shoot a jab, I can jab and cut it short. And if he shoot a jab, slide over and then shoot my jab.
You utilize your entire upper body, arms, and everything.
Stop that. So now my name is Unbiased Sports. My logo is Boxing Gloves. So if you guys don't believe I know boxing, like you really out your goddamn mind. All right. So now let's go cancel some of these images. All right. So now you see here, this is before the fight, by the way. Mayweather is posing with King Ryan Garcia. Okay. And now after the fight, you see Ryan Garcia tweeting, Floyd told me to come in over 3 pounds. He told me F Bill Haney, whatever. So Ryan Garcia is saying, this is 40, the fight was April 20th. It was 4/20, right? 2024. So this is 4 days later, where Ryan Garcia disclosing Floyd Mayweather, TBE Mayweather, told me to come in over 3 pounds. He told me F Bill Haney. Okay, so King Ryan Garcia is admitting that TBE, the best ever, Floyd Mayweather, have given him the blueprint on how to beat Ryan Garcia. And at this time, the Haneys were beefing with Mayweather. They had problems with Mayweather. And it's like, and what Mayweather said before, that same live stream where him and Bill Haney was going at it, what he said earlier was, man, like when you burning bridges, you're gonna have guys like him doing that type of thing. Like, hey, giving insight on how to beat your guy. Like, do you really want that smoke? And apparently Bill Haney wanted that smoke, and as a result, his son lost. You shouldn't want, and for me, I don't want that smoke. I want to be on your side. Yo, tell me what I gotta do to beat this guy, and I don't want him getting your expertise on how he could beat my guy. If that makes sense, then it makes sense, right? Okay, so let me end that right there. That's really all I had. Like I said, this gonna be a short video. This is really, I know it's like kind of like it's kind of like really over anybody's head who's not a natural boxing fan. But if you chimed in anyway, I appreciate that. But the live is about to be over, and continuing with your daily, nightly not daily, nightly activities, and peace. I mean, have a good one.